Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first leg of the Tournament of the Wheel, the Strength Challenge. I am your perpetual host, Mouth of the Wheel, and in the field, our field correspondent, Keith. How are you doing down there, Keith?
Well, the dust isn't helping anything, but incredible view from down here, Mouth, I can tell you that much.
I don't think the dust is the problem, Keith. There's a reason I burned your chair and sent you down there.
Don't know how to take that, Mouth, but we'll deal with that one later.
That we will.
Well, anyways, let's get on to the first competition. We're looking at the Atlas stones here, Mouth, and I'm being told that these stones are as heavy as the competitors can possibly lift.
Correct. Each stone is weighted magically to equal the max squat strength of each of the champions that are involved today. This is as much a challenge of endurance and spirit as it is of strength.
Well, I can tell you what, nothing raises my spirit like a bunch of shirtless men lifting some rocks.
Hell yeah, Keith. Now, the goal of this competition is for each of our champions to bring their respective Atlas stone up and onto the elevated platform that is at about head level for each of them. First to do so wins 6 points for their faction in this tournament, and 5 points for second place, and so on. But it looks like the referee's getting ready to blow the whistle. Keith, why don't you give us the play-by-play?
That's what I'm here for, Mouth. And they are off. Mr. Indigo off to an incredibly cold start. And by cold, I mean hot, because he is ripping. Andy Boy close second, and Durock with the Shattered Guardians. He's coming in third. It looks like, yep, those three are locked in for first, second, and third. Coming in last is the Unicorn, Onoimsis. And no shit, he hasn't picked up one rock, because how do you move a fucking boulder with some hooves?
Well, unicorns are supposed to have magic, Keith, but when they're undead and evil, I think all bets are off.
Well, clearly he didn't get that memo. Now, Mouth, do you mind running me through who is on the podium now?
The Prophets of Light have earned 6 points in this competition, followed by the Windstriders and the Shattered Guardians, Halodon firmly in last place.
Well, thanks for that, Mouth. I'm going to return it back to you in the booth while I head over to where they're starting to set up the second competition.
Indeed, Keith. While the referees are taking care of business, I'll explain the second competition. Second up in our strength challenge is the kettle toss. Each champion has 5 kettlebells, each weighing 300 pounds. They are expected to lift and throw these things backwards, up, and over their heads. If it clears the 5-story bar, they can move on to the next, and so on. Same rules as before. First place gets 6 points. Second place, 5, and so on.
Thanks for that, Mouth. I'm here now at the site of the second competition, and holy shit, that's a tall building. Excuse me. Looks like they're assuming the position now.
I do like it when champions assume the position. It's a good thing I'm covered from the waist down.
Why do you think I'm wearing so many robes?
Oh, you're not hiding anything, Keith. But it looks like they're getting ready to start.
Here they go, Mouth. Looks like everybody's off to some strong starts except for Onoimsis. Again, what are they doing with a unicorn in the strength challenge? Can't get his horn through the little kettlebell. Kung Tempest ripping through the rest. Looks like he did. He wrapped up first place, followed by the Ascended Demon N. Andy Boy wrapping up third place. Firmly again. And last is the Halodon.
Well, that is a very big Minotaur in Kung Tempest. Not surprised he's no bull.
Isn't it the bodyguard of Prince Gorzabal?
That it is. Big one, too. I wouldn't mind having him guard my body.
Learning a lot about you today, Mouth.
Everybody is, Keith. But let's set up for the next challenge. The horse tug of war. The kingdom has been so generous as to provide 10 horses per champion. Now, these are the king's war horses, Keith.
That's a lot of horses. Where the hell did they all come from?
Well, you see, Keith, when a mommy horse and a daddy horse love each other very much.
Well, it's quite a visual, Mouth, and thank you for that. I sure don't stop learning from you. But it looks like they're about to get going now. Durock with the Shattered Guardians. Looks like he's struggling a little bit here. Greater Hen is unstoppable and already completed his tug of war. Odo Imsith wraps up second, finally finding a use for those handless hooves. Close behind, Kung Tempest taking third place on the podium.
Gotta tell you, Keith, I'm not surprised that Greater Hen is the winner of this competition. I mean, as an ascended demon, I'm not surprised he goes by Hen for short. Henistopolis is quite a mouthful.
Too much of a mouthful for me.
Well, when you get a mouthful of hen, there's no going back. Anyways, thanks for joining us for the Strength Challenge. We'll see you at the next one.
And from the field, my name is Keith. We'll see you next time.